Heartbreak and agony as a loved one details the final moments of his cousin, Lawrence Christopher Davis, who was killed in a house fire Wednesday morning.
She heard him saying, "Help me, help me."
Davis was on the phone with a friend when he realized his home on East Verner in Detroit was on fire. The person on the phone could tell Davis was trying to put the fire out. But when he was unsuccessful, Davis ran to a window.
A passerby saw him in the window screaming for help.
Harry Todd says his cousin unfortunately did not make it out alive.
Because of the bars on the windows upstairs, that's the reason why he perished.
Investigators were still at the house Wednesday afternoon searching for answers, and they tell Fox 2 the investigation is ongoing.
Detroit Fire Department, Detroit Police Department, the arson squad, they're doing a hell of a job in trying to figure out what happened, and I commend them, their leadership, for trying to save my cousin.
Family members say not only did the fire claim a precious life, it also destroyed the family home.
This was our family home, 3643 East Verner Highway. Everyone in my family grew up, went to school here. All our memories are right there.
As painful as this tragedy is, Todd says he wants to remember all the wonderful things his cousin accomplished during his 69 years of life, primarily in the music industry.
He fell in love with the record business years ago as an A&R guy for Warner Brothers and CBS Records. All artist development, artist cultivation. He was really well connected with the local radio scene. Electrifying Mojo, Tiger Dan.
Todd says his cousin also helped jumpstart careers.
He really believed in giving local artists breaks. There's an artist named Prince.
I got on the phone with Larry, and Larry said, "This is urgent. This is really urgent. I already know the answer to the question that I'm going to ask." He said, "But I'm going to ask it anyway." He said, "But before you answer, here's what I want you to think about. I'm going to take my hat off as a promotion person for Elektra Records, Warner Brothers, and I'm going to put on my brother cap. I was wondering if you would take off your disc jockey hat and just put on your brother cap. I just want you to ride around Belle Isle. I just want to know that I'm not crazy and that this cat really has something." He said, "There's a cat that is about to be dropped from Warner Brothers because they just don't know what to do with this young brother. So let me tell you a little bit about him. The cat is going to get dropped because his album, no one knows what to do with it. He is one of the most talented persons I've heard in the music industry. He wrote all of the songs on the album. He played all of the instruments on the album. He arranged all of the songs on the album. He sang all of the vocals on the album. He designed the album cover. He's one of the most incredible cats ever in the music industry." He said, "If there were a reincarnation of Jimi Hendrix and Beethoven, this would be that guy. Jimi Hendrix, Beethoven, Mozart, the greatest of the greatest, all rolled into one person." So I said, wow. So I tell you what, ordinarily I would say no. But here's what I promise to do. I'm not making any promises to play anything on this album. I'm only promising to ride around and listen with an open ear. I said to myself, he will not be able to look at me and get any ideas as to whether I like this music or not. I said, while I'm riding around Belle Isle, I am going to have a stone face. I could imagine, like a lot of promotion people do, you know, they get really into a song, you know, their face start frowning up and they start playing air guitar. I said, look, when this cat goes into all of those facial contortions, I'm just going to look at the boats on the river. I'm going to look at the ducks. I'm just going to look around. I am not going to have any expression. So we got in the car, headed to Belle Isle. You know, and I'm headed out there to hear this Miracle Cat. The music I do not believe existed anyway. I was prepared not to be impressed. So we pulled up on Belle Isle. He popped the tape recorder on. And I was thinking to myself, I'm not going to show any expression. And I think the first tune I heard was Bambi. And I was totally blown away, but I was still stone-faced. And then I heard I Want to Be Your Lover. And I was still stone-faced. And then I heard Why You Want to Treat Me So Bad. Still stone-faced. Well, I was thinking to myself, this is some of the most incredible music I've ever heard in my life. And then I heard Still Waiting. And I knew at that moment, I really could not wait to get back to the radio station. I really could not wait until 10 o'clock came. I said, because tonight I am going to wear this album out. So Larry was over there just going through all kind of contortions. He was singing, he was frowning, and I was just looking out the window, cool as a cucumber. So finally we rode all around Belle Isle. I did not say a word. And he dropped me back off at the radio station, and I said thank you. I still did not say anything. And he went into his spiel. He said, look, I have done everything in my power to make sure that this guy at least got a hearing from you. He said, I have no idea what you think about this at all. You didn't give any expression or you didn't say anything. He said, the only thing I know is that this cat is going to get dropped simply because when I take him across town to the pop stations and to the riffs and the other stations, they're cool with it until they see the album cover. And when I take him to the GPRs and to the JLBs and the other stations, they're cool with it until they hear the music. It sounded nothing like Tyrone Davis. It sounded nothing like the Manhattans. It sounds nothing like any of that. But because no one is willing to think outside the box, one of the most talented guys ever who has such vast potential is not going to realize it because he's not going to get that chance. And more than likely he will be dropped. And I said, yeah, it is a shame that he's going to get dropped. But what I was thinking, he is going to get dropped right under my needle as soon as 10 o'clock comes. This will be all over. Larry had no idea. At 10 o'clock, I played the whole album. The city went crazy. People went wild. I mean, they were losing their minds. People coming down to the radio station. Who in the heck was that? And then I started playing a combination of Prince and Jimi Hendrix back to back. Bambi, all along the watchtower. And why you want to treat me so bad? Dropping down to the wind cries Mary. It was just kind of like one of those special nights on Detroit radio where somehow you knew that a star had been born. You knew that a star had been born and a new day had dawned. And that's pretty much how I started playing a whole lot of Prince music, and I just thought I had a responsibility to make sure that he got heard and that he got a platform to take it to the next stage.
Hey Charles, Larry Davis. I got some information on Butter's funeral. It's going to be tomorrow at 11, family hour at 10 at the Methodist Church on 8000 Woodward Avenue. So, if you need any more details, you can give me a call. All right, talk to you later. Hey Charles, Larry Davis. I got some information on Butter's funeral. It's going to be tomorrow at 11, family hour at 10 at the Methodist Church on 8000 Woodward Avenue. So, if you need any more details, you can give me a call. All right, talk to you later. Hey Mo, Larry Davis. Hey brother, I know you know how to have a good time. Enjoy yourself today, man. Coming around to the end of the summer, but also get back with me, man. Let me know that exact birth date so I can we can at least catch up with each other, have a little bite to eat or a drink, okay? All right, man. Get back with me and enjoy yourself. Take care. Hey Mo, Larry Davis, man. Just wanted to call, wish you a happy birthday. I know you're busy today, but I just wanted to holler at you. Happy birthday, man. Enjoy yourself. Have a good time, and we'll talk later. Hey Mo. Yeah, Charlie, last name Johnson. This is Larry Davis, man. I didn't want nothing, man. Just had you on my mind. To give me a call. Don't forget to see the specials tonight on Greenwood, Black Wall Street. And happy Memorial Day, man. Enjoy yourself. I know you're not a big pork eater, but don't eat too much of the other fun foods. And have a good time. You deserve it. I'll talk to you later.
This is the one-man hit machine from Minnesota. Ladies and gentlemen, Prince. Hello, Prince.
Hello, Detroit.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
Well, Prince, I heard nothing but magic flowing down from the concert. How was it?
I mean, there were a lot of people there tonight, and they turned the lights on, and I looked up, and, you know, it brings tears to your eyes because it's just, you can feel the love in the room, you know? And that means more than money, you know? I could go on for hours, because, I don't know, I just have fun, and I'm thankful to be alive, you know?
What's a day like in the life of Prince?
Work. I work a lot. I'm trying to get a lot of things done very quickly so that I can stop working for a while. Everyone's afraid I'm gonna die.
You say you are afraid?
No, I'm not afraid. Everyone else is afraid. They think I work too much. I'm not afraid of anything.
when our names have been washed away by the sands of time. To another generation, you will continue to live for all times. Hello, Prince. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello, Prince.
Hello, Detroit.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
Well, Prince, I heard nothing but magic flowing down from the concert. How was it?
A lot of fun. Should have been there. Well, you know what? I was driving home from the gig, wiping sweat off my brow, and I heard Automatic. And we just got through playing it. And we don't normally play that one, but went over pretty good, and I think it's because of you and what you've done for us and my thing. It's a good feeling. I just want to tell all my little motor babies that I'm just happy to be here, and it's just a fun way to spend my birthday, for sure.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Prince, you've been the entertainer that has insisted on doing things one way, your way.
Well, you know, like, I worked a long time under a lot of different people, and most of the time I was doing it their way, and I mean, that was cool, but, you know, I figured if I worked hard enough and kept my head straight, one day I'd get to do it on my own, and that's what happened. So, I feel like I don't try to hurt nobody, and like I say, keep my head on straight. My way usually is the best way.
Growing up in Minniewood, as it has been now called, simply because that is the hot point on this planet right now.
Well, it's been called a lot of things, but it's always uptown to me.
Uptown?
Yes.
What was it like growing up uptown?
Pretty different. Kind of sad, to be exact. I mean, the radio was dead, the discos was dead, the ladies was kind of dead. So I felt like, you know, if we wanted to make some noise and I wanted to turn anything out, I was going to have to get something together, which is what we did. And we put together a few bands and turned it into Uptown. That consisted of a lot of bike riding nude, but, you know, it worked. We had fun. So that's why I wanted to come here on my birthday, because I wanted to give them a little taste of where we live and get a little taste of where y'all live. To me, this is like my second home. If I could spend the night at somebody's crib, you know, I would. This is a hotel. They're real nice to us, but this bed is hard.
Let's talk a little bit more about you've made fantastic albums, and you've made fantastic movies, and you're making another movie right now.
Yeah.
What's the difference between making a hot movie and making a hot album?
There is no difference. There have been people that have tried to tell me contrary to that, but like you said before, and like I said before, I strive for perfection, and sometimes I'm a little bullheaded in my ways. Hopefully people understand that there's just a lot on my mind, and I try to stay focused on one particular thing. And I try not to hurt nobody in the process. The movie's a little bit more complex, but to me it's just a larger version of an album. There are themes and there are songs, and they all go together to make this painting, and I'm the painter, and y'all is the paintees. You know, hopefully it's something that you can get into. Jerome Benton stars in this new film with me, and he's on his way to becoming very, very big. I'm real proud of him. He takes direction well, and he gives direction well, and I expect a lot of big things from him.
Speaking of Jerome Benton and other people who've flown under the wings of Prince, and also speaking of Detroit's own Billy Sparks, you know, a person that you like took from Detroit put him in your first movie.
Yes.
And you've always maintained contact with people that you've always been in contact with.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, there's people that have flown the coop, so to speak, and gone off to do their own thing, which is great, and I stand behind them and support them with whatever they do. But contrary to rumors, we're all real tight still, and I have a strange feeling we're all going to be together again one day. We'll have to see.
Do you think that there's a possibility that after this movie has been released, that is going to take place? Well, I've just heard rumors through the grapevine that there's a possibility that the Time was going to record again. A possibility, that
Well, Mojo, anything's possible.
Yeah.
God willing, and hopefully everybody's head will be in the right place. I'd like to see all that happen. They were, to be perfectly honest, the only band I was afraid of. And they were turning into like Godzilla. And certain things happened, different waves flowed, different winds blew, and everybody fell apart. But I still love all those guys, and I hope they get back together, because I want some competition,
Prince, speaking of the movie Under the Cherry Moon, could you tell us a little bit about that?
God, I hate to blow the surprise, though,
Without blowing it, we know it's going to be in black and white.
Yeah, it's going to be in black and white.
And we know it's going to be quote-unquote hell of a.
Yeah, it's going to be that. It's going to be that. All I can tell you is that you'll have a good time. I'm hoping that everyone understands where I was trying to go with it. It is like an album for me, and I put my heart and soul into it, and I worked very long and very hard. Jerome did the same, and there's a message behind it all, and I'm hoping that people think about it when they leave. That's the main thing. It's a lot of fun, but there's something to think about when it's over.
Let's talk about the album Around the World in a Day, which I think was one of the greatest albums.
My favorite.
It's absolutely my favorite, without question. Tunes like Around the World in a Day, Paisley Park. What type of mood were you in when you recorded that album?
I sort of had a FU attitude, meaning that I was making something for myself and my fans, and the people who supported me through the years. I wanted to give them something, and it was my little letter. And those people are the ones that wrote me back and told me that they felt what I was feeling, and record sales and things like that, it really doesn't matter, it keeps a roof over your head, and it keeps money in all these folks' pockets that I got hanging around here, but it basically stems from the music, and I'm just hoping that people understand that money's one thing, but soul is another, and that's all we're really trying to do, it's, I don't know, I wouldn't mind if I just went broke, because as long as I could play this type of thing and come here, there were a lot of people there tonight, and they turned the lights on, and I looked up, and, it brings tears to your eyes, because it's just, you can feel the love in the room, and that means more than money, I could go on for hours, because, I don't know, I just have fun, and I'm thankful to be alive,
What's a day like in the life of Prince?
Work. I work a lot. I'm trying to get a lot of things done very quickly so that I can stop working for a while. Everyone's afraid I'm going to die.
You said you are afraid.
No, I'm not afraid. Everyone else is afraid. They think I work too much. I'm not afraid of anything.
It's been said that that you work when you're working, you work when you're on the road, you carry your studio around with you, you get up in the middle of the night, you get an idea for a tune, and you get up and go do it. There's just no such thing as Prince being off from work. Some people have even called you the workaholic, ever-moving one-man storm. Is that true?
Well, I don't know. It's the thing is that when you're called, and I hear things in my sleep. I walk around, I go in the bathroom and try to brush my teeth, and all of a sudden a toothbrush starts vibrating. That's a groove, and you gotta go with that, and that means drop the toothbrush and get down to the studio or get to a bass guitar quick, and I don't know, my best things have come out like that. To me, making a song is like a new girl walking in the room, you never know what's going to happen till all the things come together. And there she stands, and she says, hi, and you want to take a bite of this orange? You bite it, and it's cool, and I send it to you,
I know. What?
Mojo.
Look, I know.
Dig up.
Look here. One question.
Yes?
What's your favorite instrument?
Stewardess.
You play them all. It's dirty. It's dirty.
Now listen. I don't know. It depends on the song. It depends on the color. They all sound differently. It's very strange. I try to stay original in my work, and a lot of sounds have been used now, and I'm looking for new instruments and new sounds and new rhythms. And I got a lot of surprises. I don't want to give them all away.
Look, you've done everything. You've done.
Not yet.
You've done hard rock. You've done some of the most sensuous ballads.
We just scratched the surface with all that stuff. There's so many sounds. It's limitless.
Some people say you probably have, in your secret vault, in the Prince music vault, about 500 tunes that you've done that you haven't even considered using yet, that you could put out an album for the next 20 years, 2 albums a year.
No, not that. 320 to be exact.
Oh, really?
But then that's 500.
320 songs?
Yeah.
That have never been released.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been rumored that they all sound different. That's why probably each album that you release is just a little bit different.
Yeah. They don't all sound different. There's a couple times I copied myself.
It's all right. It's all right to copy yourself.
You think you hit on something right, you try to do it again, So I don't know. No, I try not to do that too much. If I do that, there's usually someone around, Wendy or Lisa, someone to say, hey man, I've heard that, put it away. And it goes away, and we don't hear from that song for a while. Mojo.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What is that?
We're all going to go see Purple Rain tonight.
You are?
Yep.
Look, I've seen it 12 times.
I've seen it too many times, but I want to watch it again.
I've seen it 12 times, and I'll go watch it tonight. I tell you what, I'm going to ask everybody out there to go watch Purple Rain. But what time will you be watching it? About 15, 20 minutes, maybe?
No, about 3 minutes.
About 3 minutes?
Knocking on my door now.
Okay, everybody's getting ready to go and turn the VCRs on right now to Purple Rain.
Tell you what I'm going to do.
What is that?
I'll back tomorrow, and I'm going to leave a little message at about 4:30. And this one's just for all the Purple people. And I think they'll understand.
You say call you back tomorrow?
I'll call you.
You're going to call me?
I got your number.
You got my number?
Yep.
4:30. All right. Prince, it's been one big pleasure. Words cannot describe, this moment. And I don't think words can describe how Detroit feels about Prince. So in closing, whatever you want to say to Detroit, the airways are yours.
You're listening to Electrifying Mojo, Rare Moments. If you like this video,
hit the like button. If you wish to subscribe, hit the subscription button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you wish to subscribe, hit the subscription button. If you wish to subscribe, hit the subscription button. Hit the subscription button. Do not ever leave home without your mask. Do not ever cook food for you or anyone else without your mask. Do not serve food without your mask. Do not talk to anyone without your mask. And that's 6 feet away. The 6 foot distancing from another person is not a substitute for wearing your mask. It's plus wearing your mask. What are the consequences of not staying 6 feet apart? It could be a decision to stay 6 feet apart or being 6 feet under. The safest place for you is at home. If you must leave home, keep a 6 foot distance from whomever you encounter. Wash your hands constantly. Do not touch your face. Wear disposable gloves wherever you go. Dispose of those gloves once you're back in your safe location. Good friends keep good friends 6 feet away so they can live to see another day. That is the new meaning of friendship. The telephone is the new handshake and the new hug. I give 6 foot fist pumps for days, 6 feet away.
That's when it is over.